boots, start walking. Again folks, this is Wayne Orr back with another lesson and an amazing song from the 60s. Today we're looking at Nancy Sinatra and These Boots Are Made for Walking. Absolutely love this song, and it's a great one for sort of beginners to advanced beginners to learn as well. It's not particularly difficult, this. There's a nice little simple riff that you can put in as well. It's pretty, you know, straight open chords. No bar chords in this, so like I say, a great one to get down and very melodic. Just a great classic song, this one. Now, if you do want the chords, lyrics and the strumming pattern to this song, as always, I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page, so there'll be a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. And the way that that works, for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you can afford, it's all very much appreciated. You just sign up and you get access to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 12 months, and there's loads of sort of bonus stuff up there, videos that are up on YouTube, a lot of stuff to coincide with the technique lessons as well. So if you're into the scales and the blues stuff that I did a short while ago, there's a lot of stuff to coincide with that. So what are you waiting for? Go over and sign up. Another way that you could support me, thanks everyone who's subscribed, it's up, and again, very much, you know, appreciated. Third way you could help me out, if you haven't done already, please hit that little notification bell that's somewhere down there to get notified every time I post a video, and you can keep up to date. Another way, if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Orr Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok. As I always say, I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, and first of all, if we look at the little riff, it's pretty easy to play. It's on the A string, and it's just a little sort of run down the note, sort of descending down on the same string. So we start on the 7th fret, we go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, open, and then we go into strumming an E chord. Now it's quite nice if you also add that note with the open E string and play those two strings together, so we get this. Okay, so then we go on to an E chord. So the verse is just an E chord and an A chord. And a strumming pattern that would work on that would be a down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So if you hear that around the chords, we got.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you could love but confess.
We go to the A chord.
You've been messing where you shouldn't have been messing. Now someone else is getting all your best.
Okay, and the chords to the chorus are going to be a G. It's up to you what G you use. I prefer to use the 4-finger G. We go to an E. That repeats. We go G, E, and then G, E, and then we stop on the E, and then we put that little rundown in again. So I'll just sing that through so you can see how that jolts together.
These boots are made for walking, that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Put the little link in with a little riff there. Back on the E chord. Okay, so the next couple of verses do something slightly different. So we're going to play an E7 chord. There's different ways that you can play that. I prefer to play, just take a regular E chord, take the third finger off. And for the A, we're going to go to an A7. So there's different ways that you can play that. You can actually sort of bar, you know, the bottom 4 strings and pick out the 3rd fret. That would be on the top E string. But I play a standard sort of A7, and then it's nice to put a little embellishment in by adding the sort of the 3rd note in and then off again. That's on the 3rd fret on the top E string. So I'll just sing that through so you can see how that gels together. So
you've been lying when you would have been truthful. You keep losing when you wouldn't have bet.
We go to the A7.
You keep saving when you would have been a changing.
Embellishments.
Yes.
And then we go back into the chorus, which is just the normal G and the E. These boots are made for walking, that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over. We do the riff again. Okay, now the next verse is exactly the same. We'd use the 7th chords again. We've got a final chorus, and then the outro is just basically holding on to the E chord. Now at this point I think it's nice, sort of just a little embellishment. You can either go into the E7 that we did in the verse, or it's quite nice adding a little pinky on the 3rd fret, that's on the B string. So what we get, are you ready, boots? Start walking. Finish there on the E chord, and that is pretty much the meat and potatoes of the song. Like I say, great fun one to get down. Again, very quickly I'll go over the strumming pattern, which is a down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. That's pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much. Hope you all dug that. What an amazing song. And as I always say, you know, if you don't like this, you don't like music. There's been 1 or 2 cover versions of this, but my favourite version probably is this by Nancy Sinatra. Just a great song to play, quite easy as well, so there we go. So if you've got any other requests for any classic 60s, it doesn't have to be 60s, it can be anything, you know, 50s to modern day that's going to work well on an acoustic or an electric guitar within reason. So the easiest way to put a request in is obviously comment below the video, or if you want to find me a personal message over through those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. Always try and reply to messages. I just always point out that I do have to handpick songs a little bit. I'm sure you'd appreciate some things work, some things don't, but do keep your requests coming in, because that's what keeps this channel going, and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again, if you are subscribed, thank you very much. A further way you could help me out is hitting the little notification bell that's somewhere down there so you can keep up to date. You know, get notified every time a video goes out. The Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about it. If you want the chords, lyrics and the strumming pattern to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 12 months with loads of bonus stuff, there's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description if you want to go over and click on that and check that out. If you don't want to do that and you want to, you know, show some appreciation in a different way, I've got a new feature which is like a super thanks link that's just under the video there. If you click on that, you can make a small donation. Again, very much appreciated. All the money, as I always say, goes straight back into the videos. Covers the filming, the editing, the research, you know, they're very time consuming, these videos, so again, very much appreciated. Another way that you could help me out, we always say word of mouth is a powerful thing, so if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone, you know, plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, whether it be morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.